Alright, welcome. This is J.F.Killah channel. So today, just go ahead and subscribe, put that like button down, whatnot, and help a brother out. Anyway, so I've got my music playing in the background. So for anybody who don't know it, that is my music that I'm playing in the background. I have full rights to it. It's mine. I created it. So. Anyway, whatever. I'll just go ahead and subscribe, whatever. But I just wanted to do this. So last night's dream, I want to start doing dream videos. Me, kind of just, saying it. I don't know how long these are going to be, or how long it's going to take me to actually tell the main parts of the story. Last night's dream was really weird. It wasn't really it wasn't the fact that it was weird, it was the fact that it was really scary. I mean, and the fact that my kid was in it as well. So anytime my kid's in the dream and something bad happens in the dream, it's scary to me. I mean, it's just, it's honest. But so in the dream, like in the parts that I remember, we'll go ahead and like all I remember really is like I remember this one scene before I get to the bigger scenes or whatever. The one scene was in my dream was I was at some building, and one of my old friends, she a wrestling friend, like I used to train with her and stuff. She was like in the dream. Natalia was in the dream. Or Natty, whatever you call her, and whatever anybody knows her by, but Natty was in the dreams from Pure Pro Wrestling. And I just think it's wild, when certain people are in your dreams, you're just like, maybe in my mind, I know that self-consciously and deep within me, yeah, I miss these people. I do. I miss all my Pure Pro Wrestling friends. So, I guess anytime something pops up in your dreams like that, you must be thinking about them or something like that. So, Natty, if you hear this, I'm thinking about you. I miss you, girl. So I appreciate you a lot. You've done a lot for me, helped me get to, shows or, whatever. And just became really good friends, I guess, and I appreciate that. But that's not the main point of the story, but that was the coolest part of the story, let's put it that way. Then, dreams, they just change up as they go, right? So it's like, 1 minute you're seeing a person, and then the next minute they just change to something else or somebody else or just whatever. So next thing you know, I'm in a car and it's raining really bad, and I know it won't like a car because it was like one of those like the tops up high, like maybe a truck. Well, it wasn't even really a truck because it won't but see, that's the thing, I couldn't make out exactly if it was a truck, car, van. I think it was a truck, but I'm not sure because it was 4 seats in the thing. Because the thing is, there was a driver and then a passenger, and then I was back seat with the kids. That's the crazy part. So I think I'm in the back seat. No. This is right. This is wild. No, wait. See, the thing of dreams are, I gotta start telling them, and then there's other things that I've completely missed or forgot about. Like, it must have been some type of car that has multiple seating in it, because I was sitting in front of the seat in front of the children, because the children were behind me. I'm pretty sure. And then they were strapped in. They had the seat belts on or whatever in the dream. I'll keep reminding y'all it's a dream that I'm talking about. The dream that I'm talking about. This didn't really happen. But, and the thing is, okay, so I wasn't strapped in. But the thing is, there was a couple times in the dream where, there was like 2 times I was like, well, I'm not strapped in, so I buckled myself in. Then there's another point in the dream where I'm not buckled in, and I'm sitting there and we wreck. So, but like we wreck, and it's like, crazy ass wreck, because we're like tumbling and stuff, like the car's just rolling and stuff, it's like upside down, back right, upside down, back right, just whatever. All I remember at this part was being upside down and then, you know, it's like a cartoon vibe or feel when you're like, I was upside down, and I feel like I was upside down for a minute before I actually fell, or like, you know, hit my head on the top of the ceiling of the car. And so once in the dream, when I hit that top of the car with my head, it knocked me out. And so it didn't really, so I don't, you know, I guess in the dream I don't really remember much. But thing is, so after, once I come back or whatever, and, you know, getting out of the car or whatever, you know, my son in the dream, he was fine. He was fine. Like, he was unscathed. Like, nothing wrong with him. Okay? Well, I got a busted head, kind of like what happened in the real wreck I had in real life. Because I had a wreck with my ex-girlfriend and my sister and her husband. Actually, my first niece's dad. And, we'd had a wreck. It was raining. We hydroplaned and hit a tree or whatnot. So, I guess it might have something to do with that too. But, so I had the same thing happen to me in real life at the same place or whatever. So maybe it was like, maybe it was that or something. But it was, the dreams get crazy with me because everything feels really weird. I mean, it feels real. And like I feel everything in the dreams as if I'm like there, and I know that's pretty much just basically, you know, because my body was in pain anyway from the night before, the day before, from doing some crazy stuff in the bouncy house with the kids. So I know that my body was already hurting. So maybe in the dream, you know, my body hurts, kind of went in and you know, whatever. So that can happen. But so. In the dream, I'm all messed up. I'm feeling like there's more wrong with me. I'm looking around. There's nothing really wrong with me. I'm pretty fine. There's no like broken bones. There's nothing like that. She got that busted blood draining down my face. And the thing is, I can feel the blood going down my face. I can feel the blood in my eye. I can feel all of this stuff. And in the dream, I look in the mirror. I look in a mirror, and I literally see myself's reflection back. And there's like literal blood all in my eye. And there, you know, it's just, it looks kind of bad, but not that bad. And there's just blood all on my face. Well, for some reason, I just stayed bloody for a minute. You know, and then at one point, I like literally washed my face off and stuff. And that's a part of my real life too, because when I was in a car wreck, years ago, I literally had to clean myself up anyway, because I was at the hospital. Of course, I went to the hospital when I was in a real wreck. You know, in real life, so let's get that situated. When I had that wreck with Cheryl and my sister and her husband, when I was in the hospital, I was literally left out, and they just like pretty much forgot about my ass. I had a fucking, I still feel like I got a piece of glass in my head, but I cleaned myself up. I dragged myself off that dang bed, and I went and cleaned myself up in the bathroom. I mean, I literally cleaned myself up in the bathroom myself because I was tired of having blood all over my face, and the doctors weren't doing nothing about it. Because I live in Danville, Virginia, where, you know, I feel like a lot of doctors and stuff like that are just bullshit. They're just out there for that paycheck. But, so, you know, the dream was crazy because it was kind of like reminding me of my real life wreck that I was in. And, I could have died in that wreck too. I could have died in that real wreck because my head hit the windshield and spiderwebbed that thing with the impact of the car hitting the tree and my head hitting it, just spiderwebbed the damn thing. But it was just crazy because like my kid survived. You know, my kid was fine. Like, you know, saying I was fine. The driver, I believe, was fine. But their child wasn't fine. That's the creepy part of the fucking story. That's the part of the story that I just don't like. Because one child didn't make it in the dream. But my son did. And, but see, the thing was, my son, I think, car seat. So this is like baby version of my son. So I'm sitting there. I'm sleeping or whatever, and I'm just like, this is the most terrifying thing. Like, maybe not the most terrifying thing, because my sleep paralysis demons are a lot scarier than this. I hate to say it, but it's a lot scarier than that. Because you're frozen, you know. When I have sleep paralysis, in which I have that, not too much, but I have it enough to just not like it. And that's when you can wake up and you feel like you're in your room, but you're really not. You're being held down by the spirit or the damn evil or whatever it is, whatever's holding you down, demon, whatever the hell. and it's holding you down, and you can't move, you're paralyzed. So sleep paralysis dreams are not fun, because you're like paralyzed, and there's always like the shadow man behind you or around you, and you can feel them. You can fucking feel them. That's the crazy part about dreams sometimes, is you can feel this stuff. And like sleep paralysis stuff is really crazy, because of the fact that you feel everything. Like it's crazy. You feel that weight on your chest, like something's sitting on you. And a lot of times, because I have a cat, so sometimes I guess I see my cat, you know what I'm saying? Or I think it's my cat or whatnot, but it's really not. It's a sleep paralysis thing. And I don't know if it's true, if it's a demon, or you know, whatever. Just our minds see whatever we want to see, or whatnot. But I thought this dream was crazy. If anybody's got any clue of what it means, or what you think it means, just comment down below and let me know, what it all means. Cause I gotta know what it means, cause it's scary. I think it has something to do with my fear of, like, a normal parent's fear is losing their kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my biggest fear. One of my biggest fears. Obviously, I shouldn't have that fear, but I guess it's just that thought of mine. It's like because you never want that to happen. So anyway, so the dream scared the shit out of me, and like literally as I'm in the dream, I know I'm in the dream, but something is telling me this is real, or maybe this happened in a different life. Maybe this is my last life, or one of my lives that I've lived before Matt Jackson's life. Maybe that happened to me in real life, and maybe that wasn't really Maynard. Maybe that was another kid that I had in a different life. I don't know. In my head, because I am Matt Jackson, I'm thinking, Maynard and myself being Matt, obviously, because I am Matt. But maybe it's because I don't know what my name was in my past life, or my son's name in a past life. I just think of the ones that we have now. Maybe that's it. But that's the confusing part, because, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe just dreams are just dreams. But I think dreams are a different reality and a different, dimension that we go into when we go to sleep. Because it's just like this, but it's not like this. I just think it is. It's just like being in a coma. Being in a coma, you have, really intricate and deep dreams and stuff. So... And that, so I really think there's other dimensions out there that we can go to through sleep or whatever, even with sleep paralysis or anything like that. But I'm not going to hold y'all up or take up too much more time, but that was basically the dream I had last night. And it, weird. I wished I could, literally, like they do on the All Real Monster show, where they just put themselves in this little machine thing, and they put the thing on their head or whatever, and then they can show whatever scare they did. I don't know if many people know what I'm talking about, but go watch the show All Real Monsters. You'll see what I mean. They sit in this chair, and then on the screen you can see what exactly happened, like a movie. And that would be cool if we could do that in real life with our dreams, because I could make so many cool movies out of my dreams, I'm telling you. But that's just a dream I had last night. Now, I'll probably come back on here and tell another story of another dream I had some other time or whatever, because there's another dream I'd like to talk about too. The reoccurring White House and reoccurring child and all the other stuff that I could talk about, and the creepy stuff and all the weird stuff. But anyway, we will see. Y'all will be hearing more of me, because I'm gonna start up this storytelling basically. But this is my dream. This is what happened in my dream. So we might have some actual storytelling up, because I got a lot of stories I've wrote, and little things I've written that we'll probably start doing, and maybe I'll start doing some spoken word poetry on here or whatever, or more of it. And anyway, we'll check in the next video. Just make sure you subscribe, like, and all that stuff, and just make sure you support and all that stuff, and spread the word, because I'm going to be starting to put out these videos a whole lot more. I'm going to try to anyway. And maybe try to document every dream, or maybe try to. Anyway, I said try. So hopefully I'll have more videos like this. And they'll just have, my voice. You'll be hearing my voice. And it'll be a picture the whole time. So I'll just pick some random picture and just whatever. And that's how I'm going to do these. like I've been doing my wrestling mat thing, or my format show. So, anyway, there should be another format show coming out when I get some time to do it, because I want to do another top 10 list or something like that. But anyway, we'll check in the next one. Make sure you subscribe and all that stuff, and we will catch you later. See y'all later. Bye.